Topic one, the Nintendo
Switch
Switch.
it up.
Let's switch it up. How many Switch puns can we pack into it? So we were talking on the phone earlier today, and clearly you can watch our initial impressions on the Nintendo Switch kind of conference. We thought it was terrible, and
Yeah.
but setting the conference aside, after having a couple days to kind of breathe on it, watch some of these gameplay videos, check things out, just kind of wanted to revisit our thoughts about it. Wanted to do some pros and some cons, so maybe I'll start with you and the pros, and then we'll do my pros. Let's be positive before we go down the negative type train, because I think it's fairly. If you watched our stuff, we don't have a lot of confidence right off the bat, but that's not to say that it's necessarily, super negative on it either. So I don't know. What do you think? What are your thoughts right now?
I mean, I'd say the two biggest pros are probably Zelda and Mario.
Sure.
Both look totally awesome. Mario's in our world here. I still like the idea that it's a home console and a portable console. $300. That's the low end of what we were guessing.
Sure.
So that's cool.
Sure.
Would have been $250. Would have seemed crazy though.
Right.
So that's 300's about decent. They showed a few other games. Mario Kart they showed.
It looked a little nice, I gotta say.
Yeah, looks sweet.
Touch of awesomeness in that Mario Kart game. I think Mario Kart 8's probably the best game on the Wii U, if not top three. And
it was awesome. Yeah.
And this one looks even better.
Yep. Yeah, so hyped for that.
Yeah.
It looks slick. It's portable. It has some good games.
Did you see that one that I sent you to, the Octopath?
Yeah, it was real short, right?
Yeah, but it looks awesome, doesn't it?
It looks cool.
There's a really unique kind of style to it.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. So, I don't know. I really can't think of many other pros.
So,
really.
I think you just kind of wrapped up what I was thinking also pretty nicely, though, is that to my mind, like overall, I feel like, I bought the Wii U. They killed the Wii U early.
Yeah.
There weren't a ton of games for it, and I'm still totally happy with my Wii U purchase in the games, the times that we've spent with the Wii U. That said, I believe that I'm not going to get it on day one, but I truly believe that, anybody who would buy this thing on day one is going to get their money's worth out of the lifetime of this. Of the Switch's life. You know what I mean? There's going to be awesome Nintendo games, a few of them every year, even if they just go status quo and don't pump it up. So, I don't mean to bag on it too hard. If anybody who's a Nintendo fan, I wouldn't talk shit about them being positive about the Switch.
Yeah. I might get it close to day one, or as soon as it's available. It's already sold out at GameStop, but just for Zelda, I was thinking, Wii U has a bunch of good games that I didn't play. Might be worth it to just get that for half the price when it comes out, so I can play Zelda and then all the good Wii U games. But for an extra $150, I can play all the upcoming Nintendo games for the next at least 4 years. So,
I think it'll be more than that too. To be honest, they're not going to kill this thing early.
Right. So. Yeah. I still might get it right away because I really want to play Zelda.
Yeah, if I had the money, I would, for sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just feel like in general, anybody. I remember the next day you were asking me. You said you were looking through Twitter and how can people be hyped about that? And I think to be honest, it's just there's a
They're hyped
certain
for the Switch.
there's a certain number of
So,
Nintendo fans who were going to get it no matter what. And so
yeah,
when they saw that the price was reasonable, that it's got some good games coming out for it, that that
yeah,
they're interested in, it didn't matter how bad the conference was. They were hyped for the Switch. And
right.
and my Twitter feed is literally half and half. It seems like it's
Yeah,
half the people that are like, "Oh my god, that was the worst thing ever. This is going to be a bomb," and half people who are like, "Oh wow, this is so awesome. I already got my pre-order in.
right.
All this stuff."
Yeah,
So
Gabe already pre-ordered it.
did he? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I might start socking some money away or something.
Right.
I do kind of want it the more we talk about it. But so yeah, I said kind of what another thing that you mentioned there that I agree with is that the hardware itself looks and feels good. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it looks like a Vita. It doesn't look like I don't have it sitting here. The 2DS looks like a piece of crap that's meant for a little kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
it looks like you're holding a quality video game console, in your hands.
Yeah.
We've already said we don't like the Wii U
Correct.
ness of it.
Yep.
We're not gonna be looking at each other in the eyes.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. But yeah.
But as a unit, it's like yeah.
It's slick looking, yeah, for sure. It feels like a cool piece of technology, and like I to be honest, like I don't know if I would ever take it out of the cradle. You know what I mean? I feel like it would just mainly be my home console thing around my house, anyways.
On vacation.
Yeah, which is pretty rare. You know what I mean? That's like
right.
what the Vita is relegated to nowadays.
Yeah, or like if somebody at my work got it and we said, we want to play on Wednesday night, I'd bring it to work that night or something. If some other friend has it, wants to play it sometime, it's cool that you can, if you're already together, you can meet up and play.
Yeah. I agree, without putting a PS4 in your backpack or whatever.
Yeah. Some other tech said, hey, let's play some Mario Kart after work. You can just bring it with you.
Yep. Throw it down. Yep, for sure. Yeah, again, when games, I just said my number 2 thing for pros, so Zelda looks awesome.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then and it did. That trailer got me so pumped. I was already pumped on Zelda trailers, but that trailer that they showed at that conference was sick. For sure. Yeah. It was so good. And then my last point that has certainly worth the price over its lifetime. So so let's go negative. There's been a lot of kind of fallout and whatnot coming on this week. What do you got for some cons?
Cons. The paid online subscription service that you have to use your phone to communicate through with the free monthly games you can only use for that month, and then you have to buy them if you want to continue playing them.
It sounded like they end that month with an advertisement to you saying, do you want to buy it?
If you want to keep playing.
Yeah, right. Which sounds just skeezy as can be.
Right.
And, if I can throw a pro into that con though, online multiplayer for SNES games.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. I'm totally down with that idea.
Yeah, that does sound cool. Because that would be fun. Playing old games, online multiplayer.
Right. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay.
For sure.
Go on. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, online services suck. The games suck.
So let me stop you there. Elaborate on that.
I mean, just I don't know, just the initial. Not all the games. Some of the games look sweet. A lot of them look sweet. But I mean, just the emphasis they were putting on the 1-2 switch and arms and that shit.
So I went down
and with the motion controls, I'm over that shit.
I agree 100%. I get 2 of my complaints are force and waggle on us again. Nobody wants that shit. At least Microsoft realized that nobody wanted to connect, and they cut it out. Nobody wants waggle. Nobody. The other thing is the games. Like you say, if when I look at the list and of games that are coming out for this thing on day one in America, so March 3rd, the only games that I saw that weren't ports or collections is Zelda, 1-2 Switch, Dragon Quest Heroes 2, Just Dance, and Super Bomberman. There's your launch lineup.
Yeah, that's so bad. Good thing
Right?
Zelda's probably a long game.
Yes, exactly. Good thing Zelda's a long game. And then for me, to be honest, by the
I
end
mean,
of the
Bomberman would probably be fun, but it's Bomberman.
Bomberman would be fun, if especially if it's not expensive. If that's a full
Yeah.
price game, I'm out.
All right.
And then by the end of the year, so by the end of the year, there is a fair amount of games going out. I don't want to
Yeah.
act like there's nothing coming out for it, but of
Yeah.
the games that I care about, besides Zelda, it's that Project Octopath Traveler, which
Yeah.
again I saw 2 seconds of and
Yeah.
thought it looked cool and unique. I don't really know anything about that game. And then the
Yeah.
other one is Super Mario, and you know
Right.
it's just that's not enough. That's 3 games.
Yeah, I mean that Xenoblade 2 or whatever.
Again,
was that
it's a
was
port.
like? Oh, is it?
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm cutting out the ports and all that stuff. Like,
Right.
if,
Yeah.
if you cut out, if it was my only console, then I might want those ports and stuff. But that's not. It's nobody's only console.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's nobody's.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shitty lineup.
Yeah, so especially because there's been nothing out on the Wii U for the past year.
Yeah, we totally expected them to be like, bam, 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 like
Right.
Smash Bros, Mario Kart, the new Mario,
Donkey Kong, Luigi's
some random
Mansion.
Yoshi,
Yoshi,
like,
yeah,
here's
right.
what we've taken all this time off for, like
Exactly. I was
but
so
no,
hyped
it was like
that morning.
here's the game we already showed you,
Metroid.
and Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
We're on the same page with that. It's super disappointing that they didn't just blow us away with the game lineup.
Yeah, they could have.
I know. Yeah.
They don't have enough employees to make the games right now or something.
Yeah, it's
Like-
crazy. It's crazy.
Pokemon.
Yeah. So right, and everything
Didn't show
else.
Pokemon.
They didn't show Pokemon. Right. So we'll get to that in the next topic here. So basically those are our pros and cons. Ultimately we got some very serious complaints, but we also want to quell the negativity a little bit and say that both of us want it, right?
Yeah, I still want it.
Yeah, so it's just I wish we both I think we agree that we were really hoping that they were gonna be like, we are dying for it, like running around town to 12 different places to try and get a pre-order.
Yeah.
And it's not that.
No.
Yeah.